Hey guys, sorry, just have a technical difficulty here. My camera just biglang nawala. So, let me set this up real quick. Tapos it should be done shortly. Hopefully. Then lang po ha. Then lang po ha. Sandali lang ha. Wait lang. Hello to all. Thank you po sa nagpunta. Thank you sa nagpakulay. Arnel Piquero, thank you po. Finally, monetize yung channel natin. Thank you po Hold on Ngayon pa naglokohan ako ang laptop ko. Hold on lang. I'll be right with you shortly. Dahil lang ha. Okay. So our guest is here na nasa baba. I'm just trying to get her in. Hold on real quick. Hold on. 4, 5, 1, 5. Hold on lang po 60. This will be quick. Nila mga kapatid. Hello po sa lahat. Thank you sa papunta. Medyo nawala ang camera ko bigla. But it will be back shortly. Hold on lang po Oh, thank you po. Miss Inay Bart, thank you sa pagkulay. Wow. Oh, from Pete. Thank you. Thank you sa pagkulay. Oh. Wag niyo akong payakin Baka iyak kung umaya. Dalang Pasensya sa sa technical difficulty. Malapit. Thank you, Miss Bar, Pete and Paradise. Kaya na si Arnel Piquero. Thank you sa pagkulay. Sandali lang po Sandali lang. Oops, hold on. Uh-oh. Looks like we'll have a problem here. So looks like I won't have a invite yung guest natin. But hopefully babalik later. Oh, thank you po. Lady Boss Tiger, Marcos Bernaldez, thank you po. $10. Thank you po. Oh. Thank you sa mga pakulay dyan. Actually, yung channel natin just got monetized kanina. So I was surprised. So thank you ang tagal din, mga 3 weeks din ako nagantay kasi dahil sa pangyayari. I just would like to request, since yung topic natin tonight is medyo very may mga legal impact. So please refrain from saying yung mga pangyayari dito sa bansa sa buong mundo. So bawal yung term na yon. Just inform you yung mga iba dyan na hindi nag-YT. So pag nagtanong, pwede kayo magtanong later, pero pag nagtanong kayo, please refrain from saying those that word. So okay, tawagan ko lang ang guest natin tonight. Bihira lang to maimbitahan kasi sobrang busy to. Tapos ano she is based in Washington, D.C. Babasahin ko yung profile niya na shortly here. Lang ha, okay. Paketin ko siya muna. Tapos bigyan ko mo siya ng ng code sa FB niya. Hold on Madam, hold on madam. Problema biglang na kaya na okay pa yung yung camera ko biglang namatay eh. Pasensya. Hold on lang po. Naka-ready na lahat kanina tapos biglang nawala. Thank you, Ate Annabel. So, Madam Guest, ibibigay ko sa FB mo, paki-click lang. Hold on Ganito talaga pag live, guys, may mga technical difficulties po. Pero we'll get through this. Regardless kung the show must go on. Kasi sobrang hirap imbitahin yung guest natin. Please press 1 if pag narinig nyo ako. Okay ba yung audio ko? Please. Thank you, Ate Bell. Thank you, Kuya Hefty. Speed in Paradise. Thank you. Shine Tagakano. Mendoza Farm Blood. Thank you. Inday Erna TV. Thank Lady Boss Tiger. 1. Good. Thank you. Okay, audio. Okay. Thank you. Binigay ko na sa guest natin yung hagdan. So, hinintay ko na siya. Thank you po. Red, thank you. Thank you. Abot pa. Okay, ito na. Ito na pala yung guest natin. Okay. So, pasensya na. Ewan ko ano nangyari sa camera ko. Nakaset up ako nung green screen ko tapos bigla lang nawala. So anyways, ako sigurang walang camera dito pero baka balik to mamaya, okay? So yung guest natin today, hold on, inahin ko lang yung audio natin. Okay, there you go. So our guest for today, siya, matagal ko siyang kakilala. Tapos yung asawa niya is a good friend of mine. I'm so blessed to have people na kagaya nila na kahit mataas na yung antas sa buhay, very supportive pa rin. So, she specializes in business immigration, perm labor certification, employment-based non-immigrant working visas, yung mga H-1B, H-2B, R-1, and immigrant petitions, yung I-360, I-140, I-485, I-765, for clients in the fields of healthcare, religious ministry, education, hospitality industry, science, and technology. And she has an office sa Washington, D.C. at saka yung law office nila mayroon din sa Chicago area. And she handles pro and low bono cases regarding application for waiver, asylum, relief from removal, and high success rate in assisting unaccompanied minors obtain asylum or special immigrant juvenile status, and in obtaining favorable outcome for clients in removal proceedings, including those charged with aggravated felony. She is certified in mediation and alternative dispute resolution between employer, employee, companies, and contracting parties. And she writes, edits, and posts new articles, videos, and links to the Tungol Law Office website and guest columnist at the Migrant Heritage Chronicle. She's also a co-author sa Going Global Trends in Outbound Immigration, AILA Immigration Practice Toolbox, and managing editor ng Immigration Law Today Journal, and also an assistant editor sa David Stanton Manual on Labor Certification and AILA's Immigration and Nationality Law Handbook. So, haba ng resume niya. So, saka marami pa pero pinutol kayo iba. So, anyways, kahit wala akong camera ngayon, subukan ko later pag may balik ko. I still would like to go on with the show. And thank you sa mga pumunta rito tonight. Lalo na sa nagpakulay, Arnel Piquero, Pit and Paradise, at si Miss Yanaybar. Thank you po. At si Lady Boss Tiger. Thank you din po. At sa lahat na pumunta. Ricky Malchu Vlogs. Thank you. Lady Boss, Love Del Serna, classmate ko. Nandito rin. Berons Alba. Okay. Ate Belle Marie, Ricky and Marichu Vlogs. Thank you. Kuya Hefty Falarma. Thank you. Nandito rin si Shine Tagakanaw ng Team Bisdak. Guadali Baza and Anthony Baza is also there. Melody Pagyo is also here. Thank you po. Adrian Rafael Vlogs. Liz Vlog, thank you. Alice Simple Life USA, thank you. Inday Erna TV, thank you po. Nandito din si Princess Tours, thank you po. And si Bunso PH, si Vincent Samoy Vlogs. Maria Marcel is also here. So Bodin family is also here. So anyways, nothing serious, nandito rin. Thank you po, Kuya Lem Sardejos, thank you. So since wala akong camera, pero yung guest natin is here ready sa baba. So without further ado, I would like to bring you yung guest natin, si Attorney Kristine Tungol Cabagnot. Hello, Attorney.
Ako merong camera, ikaw wala. Naku naman, ano ba ito, Idol? Hello po, mga kababayan. Good evening here in the US and magandang umaga po sa atin dyan sa Pilipinas. Ako po ay si Kristine Tungol Cabagnot. Pero dito sa US, kasi hindi sila makalitok. Ano ba yung litok sa Tagalog? So they call me Kristine Tungol Cabagnot with the Tungol Law Office. Okay. So I'm very, very happy to be here with you today. And I look forward to answering your questions and also to bring you the hottest trends in immigration as well.
And thank you sa nagpakulay uli. Carolina, Mom, thank you so much. $10, thank you. The Bodin family, thank you. $4.99, thank you so much. Nandito rin si Nanay family. Thank you. Chef Arabo Vlog, thank you, Alex. Sana may balik yung camera ko later. Alex Mayora Vlog is also here. Nothing serious, thank you po. Mamakin Papakin. Sana may mahabol kayo mag-moderate later para maiangat yung mga super chatters. Thank you po sa lahat. Babawi ako later. So, kung may mga tanong po kayo, Attorney Tungol is here to answer any of your questions. So,
oh my! Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, then, Miss Yonevar. Thank you.
So, how are we gonna do this? I think before we answer specific questions, gusto ko lang pong i-update kayo lahat sa mga information ngayon sa immigration. So meron tayong overview. And if you have specific questions, pwede po kayong either live comment or a private chat natin. Pero the biggest concern right now is immigration. In US immigration po ito. So, hindi ito immigration outside of US kasi dito pa lang po ako sa US nagpa-practice. So, anything that has to do with any immigration outside, I can refer you to that website. Pero po ngayon, ang US immigration lang po ang i-concentrate natin. Okay? So, because US immigration is complex to begin with. It was really slow process for a lot of processing times. It is even made worse ngayon because of COVID-19 pandemic. So what we are facing with right now is yung mga in-person interview. Halimbawa, kung meron kayong pinipetisyonan na family-based petition, whether dito sa US or dyan po sa atin na magko-consular processing, suspended lahat. Wala, ikina-cancel until further notice yung in-person interview. Pero, hindi naman completely close ang immigration offices. So, yung USCIS dito, yung US Department of State sa atin dyan sa Pilipinas, open pa din sila, nagpa-process ng mga documents na in a file. Pero hindi lang sila mag face-to-face sa public unless it's specific emergency, and even then, it's very hard to get an appointment even if you have a specific emergency. So, anong gagawin natin? First of all, kung meron kayong specific question na gusto nyo ng answer na you can't get a hold of your attorney, kung meron kayong attorney or kung wala kayong attorney, magpunta lang po tayo sa US Embassy na website in the Philippines. So, yun pong address is phusembassy.gov. And I will go ahead and actually put it on the screen as well.
Thank you.
How do I?
Just type it and just hit chat.
Do I do, so I do live comments or do I do chat?
You can do either or. You can do live chat.
Okay, so
thank you MGS for coming. Green Channel, thank you. Rican Marcho Vlog, Inday Erna TV, Nanay Family, thank you po. JM Davila, thank you. Makaluka, Chef Arabo Vlog Alex, thank you. Bowden Family, thank you. Lab Lacerna, Arnel Piquero, thank you po. Don't forget to tamsak. Oh, nahulog si attorney. Hindi lang balik ko si attorney. Bigyan ko siya ulit ng hagdan. Hold on. Attorney, nandyan ka pa ba, attorney? Hold on Bigyan ko siya ulit ng hagdan. There you go. There she is.
Ay, nako, ano ba nangyari? Parang nawala ako sa backstage mo, Idol. Ang laki ng backstage mo.
Okay.
Anong bang hagdan? So, I'm also having technical difficulty trying to dito ko napunta sa private chat yung ph.usembassy.gov. So Idol Rex, pwede ba ilagay mo yan?
Yes.
And I did give you these websites earlier.
Yes.
When you go sa main na page sa website, it's very user-friendly. And right away, merong update sa COVID-19, anong nangyayari. But right now, like I said, suspended yung mga interviews. So meron na kaming mga kliyente na meron ng interview supposedly set up para sa specific nila na petitions na na-approve. And right now, unfortunately, suspended yun. Can you, yes, Idol.
Ano lang, dahil dito sa YT natin, medyo pinagbabawal na yung term na yon. So, yun lang iwasan natin.
Anong term? I-text mo sa akin, hindi ko nakita.
Yung sakit na lumagan.
Ay, okay.
Gawin na natin yung sakit kasi pinagbabawal na kami. I mean, yung lalo mga small YouTuber, pag mini-mention namin yon, automatic nalalaglag yung yung live stream namin. Or
ay nako,
video.
Ano naman itatawag natin ito? Ito, sakit.
Actually, you call this, yung video ko na may naka-mention ako nito, tapos it was way long, yung nag-guideline sila. Hindi yung monetization ko lang hati. So limited yung ads doon dahil doon. So sila very strict. Ewan ko sa mga laking YouTuber, okay sila, pero sa mga maliit na YouTuber, nababawan nila.
Okay, so, noted. Thank you, Idol. Thank you.
So before attorney, we would like to know you more first.
You would like to get to... Ito po si Shine, taga-Kanaw. Sabi po niya, taga-Tagbilaran po kami, Day. Bisaya ako. So, nahihirapan talaga ako mag-Tagalog. Kasi dito ako naglaki sa US. Pero, kamaugya pa niya mag-Bisaya. And my husband is Donald Uji Cabagnot. So for those of you who know him, just give him a shout out to. Unfortunately, he's not here. He's with the U.S. Navy Sea Lift, Military Sea Lift Command. So right now, po, he is serving our country as well. So I'm very, very proud of him. And please say a prayer for him because he's out there with the rest of our armed forces. So yes, Shine, taga Bohol kami. Yung Cabagnot na originally taga Sibilia. Pero ako, yung papa ko nga Tungol, taga Albuquerque, Bohol. Tsaka yung mama ko, yung maiden name niya is Lamdagan, taga Tagbilaran, Bohol. Yes.
Attorney, when did you finish your law education, by the way?
Right. So I actually, so like I said, I came here when I was a little girl with the rest of my family. Doon talaga kami nagsettle ng Darien, Illinois, which is a suburb of Chicago, about 30 minutes away. So my undergrad was in broadcast journalism out of Marquette University. And right after graduating in 2000 broadcast journalism, I actually worked in TV for a little bit before I decided to go to law school. Bakit? Kasi legacy ito kasi yung father ko talaga ang nag-start ng Tungol Law Office, Tungol Law Office dito sa US, si Renato Tungol. And so he let me be. I said I wanted to be a journalist, but then, the call of your family legacy and business keeps on calling. So I went back to school to UIC John Marshall Law School in 2002. And I graduated in 2005. So right after I graduated from law school in 2005, even though meron ng law firm yung father ko, I wanted to learn more so that I could bring more into our practice. So nag-apply ako ng job as the legal editor with American Immigration Lawyers Association, which is AILA for short. So that's why in 2006, na-hire ako sa AILA dito sa DC. And that's why I moved to DC in 2006 and worked in-house as a legal editor, publishing immigration books with AILA and really learning a lot about the industry, about immigration law. It's so complex, as a lot of you know, and a lot of you are frustrated, especially nowadays during this administration. Talagang complex ang immigration law. There are always changes to the regulations. So it was a great time for me to work in-house and to learn. And after 5 years or so, nag-open kami ng branch office dito right outside Washington, D.C., which is in the Northern Virginia side. So it's in Woodbridge, Virginia. So I have been growing this practice since, are we dating ourselves now? Hindi naman ako ganyan kaano. Talagang tita ako, tita of USA. So I have been growing this practice since 2010. So it's been 10 years since we opened the branch office. But we are a father-daughter immigration and nationality practice law firm. So that's me in a nutshell. In my personal life, I've been married to Donald Cabagnot. Everybody calls him OG. That's his nickname. And we've been married since 2008. So I've been married to him for now going on 12 years. And we have pamankins and stuff. We would love to take a short break from our busy lives to have some kids. So hopefully it won't be too late. But whatever God provides, God provides. So yun na, idol. That's me in a nutshell.
At least makita nila, malaman nila kung I mean, inviting you is wow. It's like a dream come true. Kasi ang hirap mo kaya imbitahin. I mean, actually si attorney, very in demand yan, lalo na sa mga very in demand. Tapos ang galing yan, oh my goodness, mga clients niya. I mean,
thank you.
Sa kanya. So I'm just blessed na kaibigan ko rin yung husband niya at napagbigyan tayo at and she is very, very, very nice.
Thank you so much. I would just like to also say hi to Miss Guadali, the beauty herself, Basa, that you introduced to me, and she did say hi here. And hello po sa mga nagko-comments dito. We'll try to get to your questions.
Thank you. Harvey the Mighty is also here. Lovely Grafiel, thank you. See, Coco Jam is also here.
Hello po.
Wow. halos kasabay kami ni Coco Jam na nag-apply for monetization at today lang kami na-approve for 3 weeks ang tagal dahil sa pangyayari. But
Right.
we are parang nakaginawa na. So,
well, congrats on that. That's really quite a process. So to have it.
Yes.
And maraming salamat po sa mga very generous na donors. I saw that. Maraming salamat po sa mga
Thank you.
Jasminot
is also here. Jasminot, Chastin Panganiban, Bench Violet, Kuya Hefty Palarma, Kikoy TV, thank you. Layan's Vlog, always very supportive. So Manang Buday is also here. So we have 39 million watching right now.
Wow. So no pressure.
No pressure. So ngayon, may papakitin tayo, madam. Let me see. Guys, kung may tanong kayo please feel free to message me sa YT or sa you call this FB kung alam niyo yung FB ko. And also please pwede rin sa pwede dito sa chat box. So ko na I'll let the I'll let it rolling na lang. So kasi may mga question tayo na prepare dito for attorney. Mostly situational to, okay? So okay, here it goes, attorney. Okay.
So
go ahead.
did you have a question for me, or can I go and just give the websites for your information?
Yes,
right?
Yes, you can do that. Yeah.
So eto po yung usembassy.gov, right? So it's ph.usembassy.gov. Yung isa pa din na importante is here in the US, the uscis.gov. So basically it's www.uscis.gov. So yung mga petitions nyo, whether employment-based or family-based, meron silang mga information doon. And also for our website, my email, if you need to get a hold of me, usually we do, the first time free consultation. I do anyway, especially ngayon is I do a first time free consultation. So if you have a specific question and you want to email me, si Idol Rex then malagay niya dyan yung work email ko, which is Kristine@tungolaw.com. Kristine, Kristine @tungolaw.com. And napakasimple yung website namin sa law firm. It's tungolaw.com. It's www.tungolaw.com. Okay, and so those are really the websites that you can take a look at. We also post yung mga updates na news regarding ano bang updates sa immigration. We also post them on our website, and you can find us as well sa Facebook. So we post those as well sa Facebook. So that's it.
Attorney, before we, kasi may aakyat dito today, may magtatanong siya. Before we proceed, do you have any more informations na gusto mong sa viewers natin before we proceed to my questions?
Yes, so I actually on February 24th was when this regulation rolled around. We tried to stop it. Unfortunately, it eventually could not be stopped, and it's called the update to the public charge rule. Ano ba itong public charge rule? So itong public charge rule is basically para sa mga immigrants dito sa US to show na kung mag-immigrate ka dito at saka kung gusto mong mag-green card holder, kasi bihira lang maka-straight ka ng US citizenship. It's very strictly enforced kung sino ang maka-straight na US citizenship, right? So you start off first as non-immigrant, and then you also start off as immigrant if you have somebody petitioning you as a green card holder. So kung ikaw na green card petition, ini-change na. Public charge rule has always been there, but they have made it a lot more difficult. I'm sorry, I think that's me, and that's actually my husband trying to call me, and when I'm telling him that I'm live, trying to do this live thing, he still keeps on calling me. So anyway, so when you are being petitioned, the public charge rule states na kailangan na hindi ka you will not take advantage of the state-funded, the government-funded programs. So to show na you will not be a burden to the state. So it used to be na you just need to show an affidavit of support from the petitioner to show na there's enough income, and then that would approve your petition and your status to become a green card holder. But everything changed in February 24, 2020, so just a couple of months ago. This whole changed when they decided to add more forms and more evidence for the intending immigrant, for the beneficiary, yung ini-petition pa green card. So that's the beneficiary for you to fill up. More paperwork and more evidence to show na talagang hindi ka ma-burden sa state, na hindi ka maggagamit ng yung anong subsidized, government subsidized na mga benefits. So what does that mean? Kung nandito na kayo sa US, whether employment-based ang petition mo or family-based ang petition mo, as long as magfa-file ka ng adjustment of status, which is I-485. So that adjusts your status from non-immigrant to immigrant. As long as magfa-file ka ng I-485, kailangan mo na ring i-file ang bagong form na I-944. And what this is basically to list down information to show na hindi ka ma-public charge dito sa US. So it's not enough na mayroong affidavit of support. You have to file the I-944 as well and show evidence na hindi ka ma-public charge. The more evidence you can show, the better your prospect is of being approved. So halimbawa, gusto nila na ma-prove mo nga meron kang excuse me, health insurance, pero hindi ka maka-avail, hindi ka makakuha ng health insurance yung tinatawag na Obamacare or Affordable Care Act kasi sinasubsidize yon sa government. So you have to look at private insurance. Meron namang cheaper private insurance out there. So kailangan talagang kukuha ka ng insurance, whether through your petitioner or privately on your own, kasi it's a catch-22. Yung petitioner, there's a certain time period na hindi makabigay ng private healthcare insurance sa'yo because you needed certain paperworks, and you won't get that until later on in the process. So while you're waiting for that, there are short-term insurance companies, 6 months to a year, na kailangan mong i-avail na ibibili mo for that. Kung nandito ka to work lawfully, that's not going to be a problem because you can show valid income, diba? You can show na you are working, na nag-file ka ng taxes, that you have a good credit score. So these are all the things that you need to show. Meron kang good credit score, nag-file ka ng taxes yearly, meron kang insurance, you also depende sa education level mo, so you gotta show that as well. The more that you can comply with those, the better chances are of being approved. So regardless kung ano yung status mo, as long as magfa-file ng 485 sa'yo, this needs to be filed as well. There are exceptions na hindi na pwede magfa-file nito, and those are basically very limited exceptions. So you're talking about the minors, you're talking about like special immigrant visa, the Afghan and the interpreters, right? The Iraqi and Afghan interpreters. So I am going to actually send you this information, and Rex, Idol, if you can please post this as well, which is a checklist
Okay.
of information na nabigay ko na ito sa iyo sa Messenger.
Yes, yes.
And of which the checklist o anong kailangan and what's considered public charge, right? Good news is what's not considered public charge is kung merong emergency and it's a life-death situation or it's an emergency situation and kailangan mo talagang in the heat of the moment to take advantage of some government subsidies programs, and then you can do that as well. Also, if you're pregnant, within 60 days of giving birth and after giving birth, that doesn't count as a public charge as well if you take advantage of some programs. So there are some things on there na, and of course, itong nangyari ngayon, itong sakit
Nangyari.
So, dito sa US, halimbawa, meron namang mga aid, di ba nga, kung nagpa-file ka ng taxes, ibigay sa'yo. So, hindi yan magka-count as public charge. So, that's a good thing. If you're worried about that, you can go ahead and definitely.
Nahulog si Madam. Sorry ha. Madam, pwede kang bumalik ha. Shoutout muna kay Besh Violet, dito na si Madam. Manang Buday, dito rin. Madam Ki-ai, thank you.
Hello, I think I left for a second. So yeah, so that's public charge in a nutshell. I don't want to bore you with more information, but just know na, so that's here in the US, merong bagong form na I-944. Doon sa abroad, kung mag-a-apply kayo, papunta pa dito sa US, the form is called DS-554. And so that's the consular processing form. Kung mag-consular process ka halimbawa sa US Embassy sa Pilipinas or wherever you are in this world. Go ahead.
I would suggest sa mga viewers natin kung may tanong kayo at saka if you want specific list of the forms na ni-mention ni Attorney Cabagnot, just send me a message sa Bisdak Chef on my FB page, then I can give you yung information. Kasi mahirapan ako i-post dito kasi paminsan-minsan nagiging spam at saka at the same time hinahanap ko yung mga tanong muna. Yun muna ang hina-highlight ko sa screen.
Yes.
Hello,
okay.
Lariko. Thank you.
All right. So DS form 554 and there's not really one better than the other, but at least kung galing ka sa abroad to come here, you do need the insurance, but for all the other things, it's not as strict as if you were already here in the US. So that is the one little advantage if you were just coming in from abroad to come as an intending immigrant. So that yun ang public charge. Public charge is very difficult. Even we are still, because it's very new, itong bagong changes sa public charge rule. So both the attorneys and the officers, the immigration officers, are still trying to learn a lot more. But unfortunately, it's here and it's affecting your petitions if you did not file your petition before February 24, 2020. So yun ang public charge rule in a nutshell. Okay, Idol, ano naman? Next topic.
Okay. So, may tanong dito sa baba. Sabi ni Justin Panganiban, ask ko po if open pa ang US Embassy sa Manila today.
It is not open to the public. Like I said, there are people working in the US Embassy kasi kung meron kang i-file online na mga petitions na ready na for consular processing, in-process pa din nila. However, as of now, hindi open to the public. Walang interviews.
Okay. All right. Tama. Okay. So, another question here. Before natin paketin yung guest natin ha. Ito si Madam Ki-ai pala. She is dealing with the I-485 right now. So, pwede mo may discuss yung konti, attorney, yung 485?
Yes, and just know, Madam Ki-ai, So this is supposed to be a private conversation that will be kept confidential. So just know that if i-discuss mo ngayon live, merong so many people who can hear it. So if you just want to generalize the question, and if you want na mag-specific question ka later on, we can do that. But just so you know, kung magbigay ka ng specifics, nabo-broadcast ito.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So let me see kung may tanong pa. If not, then paakyatin natin yung okay. Ito, may tanong. My mom applied for US citizenship last September, but she is not working. Would she be granted citizenship, you think, or mahihirapan?
US citizenship po, kasi green card holder na siya.
Yes.
So hindi siya nag-apply ng 485, okay na ito. Even though she needs to show proof na hindi siya magbo-burden sa state, but she's a green card holder, hindi na siya pahirapan as not compared to those still applying to become a green card holder.
Okay, good. How long does it normally take for those processes right now?
We're not in any normal, so I can't even tell you how long it will take you. Kasi it is almost grounded to a halt. They're still working, but severely slowly compared to the normal. So as of now, wala akong maibigay sa yung timeline.
Okay. All right. So may mga tanong pa yung iba dito. Hi, King Limhart. Fiercely hot vlogger. Binasa kita kanina ha. Batsing Vlogs. Thank you. Shine taga-Canada. Jessica Dominong. Kaloy's TV. Okay. At Sally Farhana. Thank you po. Okay, so attorney, may aakyat tayo. Ate Melody, thank you. Jassy Raimundo, dito rin. So, may aakyat dito na magtatanong. Okay lang po sa inyo? Na situational questions. Okay lang po?
Okay, go ahead.
So, ito siya, si Mr. UPG, Daniel.
Hello po, sir. Kumusta po kayo?
Daniel is from, by the way, Minnesota.
Okay. I can't hear. Can you hear him?
Wala kang audio. Wala ka pang audio. I-on mo audio.
Wala po, sir.
Yan. Wala ka pang audio. Wala pa.
Wala pa. Maybe nag-freeze yung mic mo, sir. Ang lamig talaga dyan sa Minnesota.
Sige.
Oh, wala talaga.
Wala, okay. All right. Sige, ayan mo muna, Boss Dan, ha? Ayan mo muna kung yung mga tanong. Nagtanong si Madam Kiay kayo na may follow-up question. Go ahead, Dan. Yung mic, Daniel, pwedeng tanggalin ko muna tapos balikan mo yung live stream, okay? Okay, itanggalin kita tapos balik ka sa live stream. Okay, sige, tanggalin mo muna. All right. So, ano pa bang mga katanungan niyo? May tanong ako rito. Okay? Okay, hold on. Real quick. Yan lang ha. So, ito. Is there a law to prevent a U.S. citizen minor child from traveling internationally, either for child visitation or parenting time, if the other parent has strong reason that the other parent will abduct the child?
Oh, so there are a lot of situations like that, and that is actually more family law than immigration law. Kasi kung halimbawa nag-divorce kayo or domestic abuse or anything like that, that's all family law. And and especially kung meron kayong agreement for the best interest of the child, you have to abide by that agreement. So halimbawa, to take the child out of the country or to go anywhere na with supervision or without supervision, that really all depends kung ano ang agreement nyo. However, there's of course child trafficking laws and those kind of laws child abduction that does protect the minor child if you really feel na they would be in trouble, they would have some sort of protection, for the other parent to take them out of the country. So that falls under child trafficking, that falls under domestic family law, and not immigration.
Okay.
in general.
Alright.
Okay.
So, I think ito pa. Kung magpapakasal ako sa tao na tourist visa present sa US, need niya na ang health insurance and proof of public charge.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
So,
a definite yes for now. Yes.
Okay. Thank
Sino
you.
ang need? Ang need, no, yung kung magpakasal ka sa US, the US citizen doesn't need it. Yung magpapa-green card, ikaw ang kailangan nun, ng proof nun. Not the US citizen petitioner, but you yourself being petitioned.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Firstly Hot Vlogger sa Pakulay. Thank you.
Thank you. Keep on coming. Nako, idol, you're so popular, no? You
Yeah,
deserve
thank you.
this.
So, ito na si Bisayan Kamunggay channel. Go ahead, Bisayan Kamunggay.
Yes, good evening, host. And
Good evening,
Kristine.
Bisayang Kamunggay. I love kamunggay. Yun ang paborito kong vegetable, yung malunggay.
Okay.
Kumusta po tayo?
Wow. Okay. Tagalogin ko lang, hindi English, hindi Bisaya, Tagalog tayo para ma-convenient sa mga taga-Luzon at taga-NCR,
Sige
National
po.
Capital Region. Okay. Attorney, I'm from Cebu originally, but was born in Dinagat Island, province of Dinagat Island in Mindanao, the land of promise. Pero nandito na ako sa Minnesota 10 years ago.
Okay.
Marami akong tanong, pero unang-una, saan kayo pinanganak, attorney?
Sa Bohol, taga Bujol ako.
Wow.
I was doon ako pinanganak sa Bohol. Nagpunta kami dito pag 9 years old ko. So,
Wow.
yeah. Huwag mo akong i-question kung how old I am now.
Siguro matanda pa ako sa iyo. Marami akong tanong. Isa-isahin ko tong tanong
Ikaw muna.
Nagtrabaho ako sa radio before. Even today, correspondent reporter ako sa radio sa Cebu.
Mhm.
Tapos correspondent reporter ako ng tabloid, Bombo Radio Cebu, tapos Sunstar Super Balita tabloid in Cebu.
Kilala mo si Mariver Montibon, Auxilio?
Saan siya nakatrabaho? Sa Cebu? Sa
Nandiyan
Bohol?
na siya sa New York ngayon, journalist, but she was in Cebu. She was in the Daily sa Cebu. Anyway.
Wow, baka umalis na siya nung pumasok ako.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, I know several journalists from Cebu. Great. Talagang saludo ako, respeto ako sa mga mga newspapers no doon.
Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
At saka, before I ask a question, Rex Alba is my family friend na, maliban sa close friend, dahil sports reporter ako, sports-minded yan na tao rin yan, dahil American Ninja Warrior competitor yan. So,
Oo nga.
maliban na physical therapist license, actor yan sa Ohio, business chief, YouTuber, daming alam yan.
Okay.
Kaya, saludo ako. Okay, my question, number 1. Gusto kong isimula ang question sa pinakababa, pero i-direct ko na lang ito. Maraming mga nakatanbay ngayon na mga fiancé visa. Mga fiancé visa sa Pilipinas. Nakausap ko kahapon ng isa. Now, ang tanong, attorney, paano kung ang fiancé visa interview, March, ngayon April na, anong mangyari sa Pinay na nakahintay ngayon sa Cebu? Anong magagawin niya? Mag-reschedule siya appointment? Or diretso na siya pag nag-open ang Manila Embassy sa Manila, Philippines?
So mag-reschedule ka ng appointment. Hindi ka lang maka-show up and diretso. Kasi before they gave you the schedule, ngayon online na lahat, diba? So they got a hold of, nag-ano sila sa iyo, nagko-communicate sila sa iyo online. Ngayon kasi wala talagang contact yung US Embassy sa public world, sa mga even yung mga meron nang nakaschedule na interview. Kailangan talaga before kayo magpunta, mag-i-email, mag-reschedule kayo. Kasi hindi kanila hindi lang basta na automatic 'yon.
Okay. Follow-up question. Ang bayad niya dati, ma-quits yun, or yun na ang bayad niya dahil nakabayad na siya eh?
Yung bayad na, kung nakabayad na, na-submitted na yon. Ang naano na lang, ang na-change na lang yung interview itself, yung interview date itself.
Okay. May nangyayari, attorney, na naka-fiancé visa yung Pinay nang dati, nangyari ito sa mga nakaraang mga taon, pero magandang question to eh. Nag-fiancé visa siya, puti ang nag-petition sa kanya. Nung nagpunta siya sa airport, nakita ng babae ang ex-BF niya sa Pilipinas na biyudo na, wala ng asawa. Sumama yung babae sa ex-BF niyang Pinoy, hindi niya pinuntahan yung nag-antabay sa airport na puti na nakapetisyon sa fiancé visa. Ang tanong, attorney, anong mangyari sa visa ng babae na fiancé na iba ang kausap niya, iba ang kasama niya?
Yung tanong ko po, nag-enter na ba siya, nakapasok na ba siya sa US at na-interview na ba siya at saka pinapasok sa Border Protection Patrol, yung CBP na officer sa airport, napapasok na ba siya sa US soil pag kikita niya sa ex-BF niya?
Nakapasok na siya, tapos
so nakapasok siya as approved K1 fiancé visa, yung nagpetition niya na fiancé niyang puti.
Yes.
Malaban? Okay?
Yes, nakapasok
so,
na.
Pero hindi siya nagpunta sa yung nagpipetition niya originally, doon siya nagpunta sa ex-BF niya na nagbalikan. Yun ang sabi niya. Unfortunately, complicated ito na case kasi itong fiancé visa, and a lot of people don't realize this, but ito, kung magpunta ka dito, it's a very limited and specific na visa ito. It's for you to come to the US to get married within 90 days sa pag-enter mo sa US under your fiancé visa na ang pakasalan mo ang petition sa'yo. Kung hindi mo siya pakasalan within 90 days, you are subject to removability. Kung mahuli ka sa USCIS or sa mga authorities, and then kung makita nila na ang why am I'm echoing? Kung makita nila na ang status mo, nag-overstaying ka na kasi hindi mo pinakasalan yung petitioner mo within 90 days, hindi ka maka-adjust to green card or to a lawful status unless, and this is where it becomes complicated, unless you get married to somebody else.
Sorry.
We're still echoing. Unless you get married to somebody else, and when you file your 485, yung adjustment of status mo, yung previous mo na petitioner, whether you're in good terms or not, kailangan...
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Kailangan mag-file ng affidavit of support with your current petition. And that's where you find the problem kasi most of the time, hindi good terms yung previous, fiancé mo and kayo, di ba? If you don't, if you're not in good terms, kung hindi sila mag-file ng 485, you are subject to removability.
Okay.
Follow-up question, attorney. Kung halimbawa, ma-remove siya, anong chances niya na makabalik siya? I-refile siya ng bago niyang na-meet na ex-BF niya para ma-fiancé ulit siya, pabalik dito? Or
here's the thing. Yes, go ahead. Complete it.
May punishment ang gobyerno ng US sa kanya?
No, hindi ito punishment na magpupunta siya sa prisuhan sa jail. No, that's not the punishment. However, she has to, kung ma-remove siya outside of the country, kung it still needs to go to court, kailangan ka magpunta ng immigration court. Hindi naman yon basta-basta. So you really need to get an attorney. If you are in this situation, you need to get a good attorney. So you fight it in court. Halimbawa, if the immigration judge will find na okay ka maka-adjust dito kasi yung relief mo, meron ka ng bagong petitioner, as long as maka-show ka lahat nito, you don't need to leave the country. Pero kung sabi sa judge, hindi naman nag-sign yung previous mong fiancé ng affidavit of support, very clear talaga ang law nito, i-remove ka. So if you are removed, nandun na yun sa ano mo sa in your immigration status, right? If you are removed na less than 6 months ka pa nandit nag-overstaying, then hindi ka mabarred in the US. Pero if you are removed na more than 6 months but less than a year ang overstaying mo, 3 years, 3 years hindi ka makabalik. That's called the 3-year bar. If you are removed more than 1 year from your expiration of your visa, hindi ka makabalik ng 10 years. That's called a 10-year bar.
Wow.
Meron, of course, na mga waivers, and I'm not going to go into it because it's case by case and it's very complicated. Just get an attorney, a good one. So,
okay. Let me try and get in the stream, huh? Hold on, Attorney.
yes.
Okay.
Hello? Oh.
Hello? I see you! Look how colorful we are. Talagang Easter colors tayo. Ay, but I
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
How about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice to
So,
see your handsome face, idol.
okay. At least, okay. Nag-echo pa rin.
It's okay. Okay, sir, go ahead.
Okay.
Yan na lang. Okay. So may tanong dito, Attorney, before natin papasukin si Daniel. Nag-apply ako ng US travel visa, gagamitin ko po school, mas madali po ba o hindi?
Hindi mo magamit sa school yung US tourist visa. There's a specific visa for school called student visa, F1, yung para sa school. Now, kung magpunta ka dito as a tourist, pwedeng i-change yung status mo from tourist to F1. Pero you have to go through that process. Hindi ka makago to school under B1, B2 nga tourist visa.
Okay. Then another question from Ice Batino. How does this current situation affect yung biometric schedule and or interview for I-750?
Like I said, everything will be rescheduled. Walang open to the public.
Okay.
So we just have to wait.
Okay. Go ahead, Dan. Tanong mo.
Okay. Thank you so much, Attorney and Bisak Chief Rix Alba. Attorney, may question pa ko related to fiancé visa. Sino ba ang maka-file talaga ng fiancé visa? Ang US citizen lang o pati na yung permanent resident o green card holder o immigrant?
US citizen. US citizen. Only US citizen can file a fiancé visa.
Okay. Saan ang mas maganda, Attorney? Fiancé visa or magpakasal ka muna sa Pilipinas bago mo dadalhin sa US ang babae?
Depende lang yon sa ano ang personal preference nyo. Kasi at yung iba gusto na dito because they want to get married dito sa US. Yung iba gusto magpakasal sa atin. As far as yung petition and the processing, pareho lang naman ngayon po ang processing time. Now, this was before the malasakit ng mundo. And even now, even during and after, yung processing time, pare-pareho lang, no matter how delayed it will be. So talaga, it's just your personal preference kung anong gusto mo.
Okay. Another question from Adam Damalario, Attorney.
Gal! Kumusta?
So, ano ang priority date ng EB2 right now?
So you can go to the visa bulletin for ngayon, April na tayo. Maybe the May is available. Hindi ko ito na-memorize. Nako, hindi naman ako photographic memory.
Okay.
But, so let me see kung meron na ba for May 2020. Right now, there's April 2020. May is still coming soon. So, para sa inyo nga itong priority date is kung walang visa available para sa visa category mo, merong priority date na ibigay sa iyo. Yung date na nakalagay sa receipt notice from USCIS or na nakalagay ng priority date. So, ngayon po, is it EB2 or EB3 you're looking at?
EB2.
So for employment base 2 from the Philippines, current yung priority date mo.
Okay.
So which means there's a visa available. Sino bang abogado nyo ha? I-file nyo na yon. Pero here's the thing, even though ma-file yung 485 nyo, wala pang interview because of
What's happening?
malasakit ng mundo. Can we just call it that? Malasakit ng mundo.
Barbie daw tawag, Barbie.
Barbie?
Barbie ang tawag.
Okay, Barbie.
So,
yeah.
Before matanong ulit si by Daniel, may katanungan sa FB sa akin nag-text. Hi, Atty, I have a question. Many physicians undergoing training in the US. So, ano to, doktor to, dito sa Ohio.
J1 po, Dr. J1 po kayo?
Ito, J1. So, many physicians undergoing training in the US hospitals on J1 visa require a need to train certificate annually from DOH. With the pandemic, DOH just issued a memo that they are temporarily suspending issuance of NTC due to the national health emergency. What will happen to the physicians who are already mid-training and have ongoing contracts with these US hospitals?
So, Doctor, yun talaga, so we're trying to work, ALA specifically is trying to work with USCIS and a lot of other NGOs kasi yung talaga, people like in your situation na pending na ang petition, na ongoing na ang training, and everything is grinding to a halt. So we're hoping na merong grace period later on na ibigay nila sa'yo to comply with everything. Right now, we don't have it. But if you are, just keep in touch. Kung meron kayong abogado, keep in touch with your lawyer, or, you know, shoot me an email, and just keep in touch with those in authority who knows what's going on. Kasi merong grace period na ibigay yon. They have to. They started doing it with other things. Like, for example, yung RFE, request for evidence. Starting in March, ini-extend nila ang filing ng RFE. So, which is a request for evidence, or yung PERM, yung para sa permanent labor certification, ini-extend din nila ang pag-filing. So, it's only a matter of time that in your specific case, because we do need you doctors, first of all, thank you so much for all your hard work, your frontliners out there, because we do need you. There will be some sort of grace period. As of now, I just don't know what that is yet. Okay?
Thank you. Go ahead, Dan. Oh, thank you, Miss Bar. Another pakulay.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Thank you from Team Adonis. Thank you, Team Adonis. Thank you so much for support. Go ahead, Dan.
Attorney, before ko basa ng another question, may nag-text sa akin. Nursing graduate siya, license, RE na siya sa Pilipinas. Nakatanggap siya ng balita na hiring ng healthcare workers sa US. Tanong niya, timing na nandito ka, totoo ba to? At saka paano ba mag-apply? Nasarado ngayon ang Manila Embassy.
Two things po. And Rex and I were just talking about this. First, yung mga nabasa nyo na hiring dito, na all the nurses, dito kayo mag-a-apply, please lang, please be careful. Make sure na yung binabasa nyo, merong nagko-corroborate na reputable na website, meaning galing talaga sa US Embassy or galing talaga sa USCIS or a reputable newspaper. Even the newspaper, that's just secondary. Kasi ngayon, ito ang catch-22. Ito ang, yes, it's true, kailangan talaga natin ng workers, ng medical workers dito. However, immigration law has not changed. Walang change sa immigration law. Kung mag-a-apply kayo, yung pwede lang na makalusot dito are yun na meron ng approved petition, approved I-140. And even then, hindi ka ma-interview kasi close ang US Embassy sa atin, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing is, I had just read this. POEA suspends deployment of Filipino health workers. This was made available April 6, 2020. Idol Rex, nandyan sa'yo ang ano dito, di ba? Ang website link na ibinigay ko sa'yo. As of now, Philippines has suspended healthcare workers from leaving the Philippines until further notice. Of course, i-lift nila ang ban nito when they feel like it's the right time to do so. But you're going up against two things. The first thing is, kailangan ka ng approved petition to come here. Kailangan kang may interview sa US Embassy. Ang pangalawa, yung POEA, ino-suspend yung alis ng mga healthcare workers sa atin until further notice.
And is that because ang dami
Because of Barbie. Yes, because it's a Barbie world.
Barbie world, okay. And
Barbie girl living in a Barbie world.
Walang definite na ano pa na.
As of now, no.
Okay.
Nope. So we just have to be super patient and make note of these websites that we gave you kasi you can check for yourself kung ano ang updates, okay?
Thank you, Captain Kokak, Irene's channel vlog, thank you. Grizzly Hot Vlogger, thank you sa pakula. Arnel Pilquero, thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you. Oh, gwapa daw ni attorney, sabi niya.
Ay, Kuya, salamat. Kilay is live, so thank you.
Yasi Raimundo, thank you. Ricky and Marcy Vlog, thank you. Nari Kim, thank you rin. Thank you sa pakulay, Missy Onay Bar. Okay. May tanong ka pa, Baidan?
Yes, meron pa. Follow up
Okay.
sa tanong kanina, attorney, yung babae na yon na nag-take sa atin, nag-apply siya dati ng tourist visa. Pero ang plano niya is tourist lang. Pero nung nagpunta na siya sa Manila Embassy, ang tanong sa consul sa kanya, graduado ka ng nursing na kurso, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, BSN. So, na-deny siya. Ang tanong niya, attorney, bakit nagsali yung tanong na hindi naman siya nagsabi doon na nursing siya? Tourist lang ang purpose niya.
Unfortunately, kung tourist visa ka magpunta dito, anything goes. Kung anong gagawin sa officer. Walang specific rule na hindi ka pwede mag-ask na nito, hindi ka pwede mag-ask na ganyan. Yun ang rason na daming mga specific categories and groups of people nga nag-apply nga na-deny. Halimbawa, kung nursing ka, kung young unmarried male ka of working age. So, ang dami kasi red flag yun eh. Kasi when they come, kailangan kung magpunta ka dito, wala kang immigrant intent kung magtutourist visa ka lang. Tawag yung immigrant intent kasi punta ka dito, hindi ka na gusto uuwi. So, high risk talaga para nila if you're a BSN and we are so needing you when you come here. That's the reason. Unfortunately, even though hindi mo yan i-disclose, tatanungin talaga nila, and you're better off telling the truth than lying. Kasi if you lie, then it becomes a whole different problem when they catch you na nag-lie ka. Okay?
Follow up pa rin. Sabi niya, pakitanong kay Atty. Kristine, nag-follow up siya, message siya ngayon sa atin. Pakitanong kay Atty. Kristine, ano ba talaga ang requirements pag nag-tourist ka? Kasi sabi ng mga kaibigan ko, show me the show money. Tapos sabi ng iba, property.
Ito po ang requirement. Ito po.
Okay.
You have to show A, wala kang immigrant intent. B, na meron kang very strong chance na ipakita mo sa evidence na babalik ka sa home country mo. It's called strong ties to your home country. So, 2 points ito. The more evidence you can give, the better. Wala kang immigrant intent, babalik ka kasi merong strong tie ka sa home country mo. So, that's where the evidence comes from na show me the money, ano bang, what's in your bank account, ano bang mga ano bang mga ari-arian mo dyan, whether real property or what do you own there, do you have a healthy bank account, meron ka bang job to go back to, ano bang sinasabi mo sa job mo, babalik ka ba after 3 weeks, after 1 month, etc. So, there's no right or wrong list, pero you have to show the US officer na nag-interview sa'yo na A, wala kang immigrant intent, and B, meron kang strong ties sa home country mo. And the more evidence you can show, the better. Okay?
Okay. Meron pa.
Okay, go ahead.
Keep on coming!
May kaibigan ako, na ang kaibigan niya, isang seaman dati, seafarer, nagtrabaho ng barko. Dati. Ngayon, sinabihan ng kaibigan niya na hindi ka uwi, so nandyan siya dito sa US, hindi siya umuwi, ilang taon na, tapos kung uwi daw siya ngayon, nagpakasal siya ng puti na babae, hindi siya naka-change dahil bawal.
Yes. So,
ano daw gagawin niya? Ano raw ang gagawin niya para manatili siya rito, or makauwi ba siya? Baka kung uwi daw siya, mapriso siya, or
Kulong.
anong mayari sa kanya?
okay, so let's unpack. That's a lot of information. Remember I said talagang specific na visa types na it's very hard to adjust kung you don't do what you intend to come here. Isa yung fiancé visa, isa yung seaman. There is a specific seafarer na visa that's very specific. Kung mag-jump ship ka, kung magpunta ka dito without adjusting, the only way you can adjust your status is if there is, for example, yung nangyari sa 2001 was the last time that they were able to do this, merong path to legalization. Or, so kung nagpunta siya dito after 2001, hindi siya naka-avail ng paperwork, hindi siya naka-file ng paperwork for that path to legalization. As of now, wala talaga siyang magawa, even though nag-asawa siya ng US citizen, to adjust his status because he came as a seafarer na nag-jump ship. Kung uuwi siya sa atin and he's been here for a long time, yun ang sinasabi ko sa iyo, 10-year bar. Hindi siya makabalik ng 10 years. Pero hindi naman siya mapupunta ng jail. There's no prison time or jail time. It's not a criminal, it's not a hardened criminal type of violation na ipunta siya sa jail or prison. It's just that hindi siya makabalik dito kung mag-exit siya ng country na yun. Not for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
May question dito.
Go ahead.
Okay na sa iyo, by Rex, Business Chief?
Yes.
May isang kaibigan nito na isa ng military sa United States of America. Yung best friend niya gusto ring sasabay mag-apply pero nandoon sa Pilipinas. Paano raw? Pwede ba? Or exclusive lang ba to ang pagka-military sa US sa mga US citizen or sa mga green card holder? Or kung siya nasa Pilipinas, pwede ba siya mag-apply directly?
Unfortunately, right now, especially right now, you have to be a green card holder to apply for US military. It used to be before this administration, na there were a lot of different ways na hindi ka lang green card holder, no, na mag-apply ng military, pwede. However, ngayon, like for example, DACA, yung nandito na DACA recipients, and if you've been here na you came before 16 years old, maski overstaying ka na, maka-avail ka ng DACA. Before they used to apply for the military and adjust that way. Unfortunately, ngayon, you have to be a US resident hindi ka maka-apply ng US Armed Forces kung nandoon ka sa ibang bansa. Talagang nandito ka nga, lawfully nandito.
Okay.
Before another follow-up question ba yan, Dan?
Hindi na, iba na.
Okay, so I have another question, attorney, before yon. A husband was petitioned based on marriage. On his arrival, he never spent a day with his wife there to report him. So, is there a way to report him?
Kasi mag-i-interview, okay, so wait a minute. So he came here, na-interview na siya sa atin, nagpunta siya dito nga na spousal petition na, meron ng green card. So,
but he never spent a day with the wife. Is there a way to report him?
So, yung tanong ko, when he got here, saan ba napadala yung green card? Kasi yung green card, ipadala pa once you get here. So, napadala sa address nyo or nandun sa ibang address niya?
So, depende kung natanggap niya green. So, assuming na natanggap ng green card, Pero normally, kapag mapunta sa address ng petitioner yung green card, di ba?
Makapunta sa address kung anong inilagay nyo sa DS-260 nyo.
Okay.
Pag-file ng DS-260 nyo, ilagay doon kung asan ang address dito. Tsaka magpa-file ka ng fee, and then, when you come here, doon i-mail yung green card. Now, the other thing too is you can always contact immigration. You can always contact ICE or USCIS na yung inipetition mo hindi nag-commit ng fraud. Kasi when they arrived here, yung asawa mo, when they arrived, they never spent a day with you. So you can go ahead and, of course, file a complaint with U.S. Immigration.
Okay.
Thank you.
And another question. Mabilis lang ba ang extension ng tourist visa sa ngayon? Kasi malapit na mag-expire pero walang flight ang papuntang Pilipinas. So, anong mangyari yan?
So as long as ma-file mo yung petition mo to extend your B1, B2, it's the 539, right? As long as ma-file mo yan before nag-expire yung current visa mo, no matter how long it takes them to process it, you're safe. Kasi you just need to file it. You just need to show na merong receipt notice from USCIS. And as long as pending yun, hindi ka mag-accumulate ng overstay. Okay?
Okay, gotcha. All right. So, another question. Yung sister niya, she have 10 years tourist visa and wants to work here in US. Ano po ang dapat gawin? She's a physical therapist in Saudi Arabia for 10 years. She wants to work here in the US, but she only have 10 years na tourist visa and can change it. How can she change yung tourist visa to a working visa?
You need a petitioner.
Sponsor.
A petitioner employer
Okay.
na magfa-file sa'yo. Kasi yung 10 years lang yon sa visa, but every time you enter the country, they will give you up to 6 months. So, as I'm sure your sister knows. So, yung sinasabi ko before, hindi ka maka-work dito on a B1, B2. You need to change the status. In her case, kailangan talaga ng employer petitioner.
Okay, gotcha. And yung follow-up question pala doon sa tanong kanina, yung nakapasok na dito, tapos he never spent a day with his wife, which is a petitioner. Yun pala, yung green card pina-address sa kapatid niya. So he got the green card. So what would happen sa yung alien?
Well, what would happen is if the wife, ang petitioner ba, ang US citizen ba ang wife?
Yes.
If the wife really pursues, if the wife is angry enough and file a report, then he could be in trouble. It's revocable kasi it's based on the petition na it's not a sham marriage, na it's a genuine relationship between husband and wife. But if the wife is angry enough to file this letter to U.S. Immigration na, he committed fraud, he never spent a day with me, then ma-in trouble siya. Then they could revoke his green card, but it has to go through a process. It's a process. It's not right away.
Gotcha.
It's definitely a process.
Very good. So may pagkakataon pa na makahanap siya ng iba, tapos pero kailangan
because he came here as na married na sila, hindi siya fiancé.
Yes.
So he can adjust some other way, but he needs to show proof. Yung burden is on him kasi nagsha marriage siya. There's the big burden to overcome na siya marriage yung first. So itong second, you need to show na genuine ito.
Gotcha. Okay, so thank you sa Manong Bluetooth TV. Sayang hindi ko nagamit yung sounds niya.
Next time.
Dito rin, Madam Kiay. Okay, sayang, wrong timing. Meeting siya. Ano mo lang yung question mo, Madam Kiay? Tapos, nandito din si Edyang 2 OFW Life. Malapit na mamoni yan. Gina Bumaya, si Kuya Oliver yan dito. Kokak. Team Kokak. Pete and Paradise, thank you sa pagkulay. Sis Guapa. Shine Tagakanaw is also here. Alexa YouTubers, nandito rin. Chef Arabo Vlog, thank you bro. Papakin, ni Nothing Serious at si Mama Kin, thank you po sa patambay. Alright, so go ahead. Okay. Oh, thank you. May pakulay naman. Zayto Gaming, taga Singapore to. Thank you, bro. Thank you. So baka mapadalas yung LS natin. Thank you. So, ito, may tanong ka pa, Baydan. Okay, go ahead.
Marami pa.
Okay.
Naku naman!
Okay, go ahead.
Attorney,
Rapol
Attorney
Whitey,
Kristine,
thank you. Justin,
may nag-text na sa atin na saan ba yung office nyo? Dito lang ba sa US o may office? Kung dito sa US, saan? At saka meron ka ba sa Pilipinas dahil kung mag-process daw sila sa Pilipinas?
Yes, so dito lang sa US ang office namin po. Yung website namin is www.tungolaw.com. Yung office namin one is in the suburb of Chicago, sa Darien, Illinois. My father is heading that office. We're a father-daughter team. Ako po nandito right outside DC sa Northern Virginia side. So ito ang physical location namin. But as with a lot of law firms dealing with international and immigration law, we keep in touch with our clients virtually. So even though nandito kami, you can get a hold of us virtually. We do a lot of video chats. Kung mag-file kami, kung mag-email kami, it's VPN protected, yung mga documents. So we do take care of your privacy. And so that's how you can reach us, through phone, through email, through video conferencing.
Thank you. The Beard Man is here. Thank you. Also, Anwin and team, thank you po sa support. Manong Bluetooth still here. Manong Bluetooth TV. Chef Arabo Vlog still here. Okay, thank you po. Go ahead.
Okay.
May tanong ka ba?
Okay. Yung follow-up sa kanina. Number 1, mayroon ka ba, pwede ba daw hulog-hulugan ang bayad kung mag-hire sa attorney?
Of course, yes. So we do have different payment plans because we understand na especially kung hindi ka employment-based, no? Kung hindi yung employer magbabayad, kung family-based, meron kaming different payment plans. So you can just inquire separately and privately.
Thank you.
Okay. May mga teacher dito na na-hire mula sa Pilipinas, dito na sa United States of America, di ba? Ibang mga states. At ang problema sa ibang teachers, nakausap ko, wala silang green card. So, problemado sila. Now, ang tanong nila, sabi nila, pauwiin sila, pagkatapos apply ulit. Ang sabi nila, bakit yung mga nurses, educators kami, sila nurses, pareho naman tayo eh. Nagtrabaho sila, may pamilya kami, may pamilya sila. Bakit live and work ang nurses? Kami hindi.
Because ang rason yan, used to be before, parehas sila sa nurses. Wala namang specialized na visa for a specific profession. Ang tanungin nila, ang employer nila. Kasi it used to be before na ang mga school districts, the same ang processing nila sa mga nurses at saka sa ibang mga employment-based na petition. However, if you remember, there were a lot of cases sa mga teachers na, especially dito sa Baltimore County, sa PG County nga denials. Anyway, it was a big mess. So the districts don't want to deal with that. The school districts just want to do J1 visa, unfortunately, instead of hiring them as H1Bs and then petitioning them to become green card holders. So hindi naman yon immigration-related, kundi employer-related yun.
Okay.
May follow-up ka? Don Dan?
Ibang question ito.
Before ka magtanong, may question ako dito. Okay ka pa, attorney? Okay. So,
hanggang kailan tayo dito talaga? Ito talagang Good Friday ko. Ito yung good deeds ko sa Good Friday.
Good ito. Marami naman tayo natulungan.
Malapit ng midnight. Malapit na. So, yeah.
Marami naman tayo natulungan. So tayo ito, okay din yun. Anyways, ilang beses ba ang mga citizens makadala or makapetition ng fiancé papunta sa US? Kasi maraming mga citizens na paminsan-minsan pumupunta ang Pilipinas, nagpapakasal, tapos dito hiwalay, then pakasal uli, hiwalay. So ilang beses ba pwede? And before you answer that, thank you Bowden family, nagpakulay uli. Thank you so much. Bodin family. Kantahan ko bukas. Go ahead.
And I will have to say, it depends. Kasi walang correct answer doon. Usually, ma-red flag yon if yung petition mo is within years of each other, right? Within 2 to 3 petitions consecutively. May red flag. Pero ma-overcome mo yon if you can show genuine relationship. That the nature of your relationship is a genuine one, na hindi ito pang sham marriage. Pero talagang case by case ito.
Oh, okay. So, sa experience niyo po, how nakailang ano na yung, or may na-experience na ba kayong ganito?
So yeah, so I'll give you an example. Some of our petitioners have married 3 to 4 times before, maybe have petitioned 1 or 2 before. Those would not be a problem, just if the gap is not short, right, between each petition, and ma-overcome nila ang proof na genuine nature sa relationship.
Gotcha. Thank you din kay Harvey the Mighty. She's still here. Zato Gaming, thank you sa pakulay kanina. Charlie Vlog, thank you po sis. Barkada Show. Judy and Georgia Japan, thank you po. Jassy Rimondo still here. Gina Bumaya, thank you po. Sa Madam Kiay, thank you sa pag-moderate. Pasensya na. Mahina ang kalaban. Okay. Okay, Boss Dan. Magtanong ka.
Yes, before the question, attorney, ang mga Filipino-Americans
Before ka magtanong.
Okay.
Gusto nyo dikitan, Bisayan Kamunggay. Siya ang nag-ano ngayon, nagtatanong. Bisayan Kamunggay, channel niya. Okay.
Thank you. Attorney, yung mga US Filipino-American doctors, nurses, may mga dentists, meron silang medical mission sa Pilipinas, sa kanila yon. Pero ito, attorney, mas lamang pa to sa medical mission dahil free consultation to para sa mga kaibigan nating Pinoy, hindi lang sa US, sa Pilipinas, at saka yung papunta rito mula sa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo. So, thank you so much for this opportunity, attorney.
You're welcome po. I'm happy to help mga kababayan natin.
Okay. Mayroong question dito, attorney. Yung ibang country, madali lang. May kaibigan ako na taga Central America, like Guyana. Ang kapatid ng babae, or ang babae na kapag-asawa ng puti, yung kapatid niya, may mga asawa na at may mga anak, ilang buwan lang, nakarating na sa US, kita ko talaga, nakilala ko sila, na-meet ko sila, nakausap ko talaga. Pero sa Pilipinas, pag nag-petition yung kapatid sa kapatid, 20 plus years. Bakit ganyan, attorney? Yung Guyana mabilis, tapos yung Pilipinas matagal. Bakit yun?
So remember yung caller na pinsan ko nagtanong kung ano ang priority date sa visa bulletin ngayon, kung ano ang current. Oversubscribed, or ang dami-daming nagpetition from Philippines. So kung magpunta ka sa visa bulletin page, meron talagang isang row just for Philippines. So there's a row for Philippines, a row for India, a row for China, a row for Mexico, and then every other country is in one row. Because oversubscribe ang visas from Philippines, yun, backlog talaga. So yun ang answer.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Another question. Bakit yung Africa na continent iba sa Asian continent? Dahil sa African continent, meron silang mga lottery. Bakit may lottery sila? Sa Asia, wala.
So diversity lottery is not just for Africa. Merong list of countries that can avail of that. Again, these are the countries na hindi oversubscribe or hindi maraming mga taong nag-file ng papunta dito sa US. So there are countries in Asia that qualify under this. I just don't happen to have them on, I don't have the list on top of my head. Pero ito ang tawag ng diversity lottery na visa. A lot of the applicants just happen to come from Africa. Pero these are countries all around the world na kung nalista ka doon, you can qualify, you can apply for that.
Gotcha. May follow-up ka lang ba o wala?
Wala, ibang question ito mamaya.
So, may tanong dito si Unwind and Tin. Green card holder po ang nanay ko since July 2019. Nasa Pinas na po siya. may possibility po ba na mawala ang green card niya dahil hindi siya bumalik sa US?
So within 1 year, usually you have to come back to the US kung hindi ka nag-apply ng re-entry permit as a green card holder, right? Kung babalik siya dito, they will take a look at her exit and her entry point and a reason why it's taking her so long to come back. So itong nangyari ngayon na nagpunta sa mundo si Barbie, this could be a reason kung bakit hindi siya nakabalik dito right away. But really look into applying for a re-entry permit to be on the safe side. Okay?
All right, thank you. Oh, thank you for Barkada Show sa super sticker niya. Thank you po. Harvey, thank you. Harvey the Mighty, thank you. Hungry Explorer still here. And Nika Ginaldo, thank you po. Lady Boss Tiger also here. Papakin in Nothing Serious, still here. And Chef Arabo Vlog Alex, thank you. A British expat in the Philippines din, meron din dito. Thank you, Arnold Piquero, of course. And Kuya Hefty Farna. Okay, go ahead, Dan, sa mga tanong mo pa.
Itong tanong, attorney, is yung brothers and sisters sa atin, kung nag-petition tayo, sabi ng iba, hindi mag-asawa. Sabi naman ng iba, pwede lang mag-asawa dahil magkapatid lang. US brothers and sisters of US citizen. Nalilito yung mga tao sa iba, yung iba okay lang. Ano ba talaga ang totoo nito, attorney, pag nag-petition sa kapatid? Pwede ba mag-asawa ang kapatid o hindi? Dahil matagal to 20 to 25 years.
Yes. Kung sibling to sibling petition, pwede ka mag-asawa. However, kung green card holder ang parent na mag-petition sa adult single child, hindi pwede mag-asawa. So parang na-confuse yung mga tao kung anong pwedeng mag-asawa, anong hindi. So kung sibling to sibling petition, pwede kayong mag-asawa.
Okay. Last na to question.
Another question ba yan, Dan, o follow-up?
Another question.
Okay, ipalusot ko muna to, ha. Galing kay, para andyan ka for a while.
Okay.
Yes. Andito galing kay British expat in the Philippines. I am supposed to renew my visa on the 22nd of April, but we are on a lockdown here. How can I go there now that we are on the situation?
So British expat renewing which type of visa?
Okay. So please type po, madam, which type of visa yung hawak niyo po. Is it let's say green card. Oh, hindi pa sumagot.
So let's go with that question.
Tourist visa.
Wait, saan po ba siya? Nandyan siya sa Pilipinas? I-renew ang visa niya. Is it a tourist visa to the Philippines? At saka British visa holder siya? Is that what it is?
Can you clarify po? Or kung gusto niyo umakyat, may hagdan tayo.
Kasi like I said before, we're dealing with U.S. immigration. So anything that has to do with Philippine immigration, if you are in the Philippines, if you're stuck, I would highly suggest you contact the Philippine Immigration Authority, Philippine Immigration website.
So, yes, sabi niya, yes. Hold on. I am a British man, sabi niya.
Okay, so you're British citizen, you're stuck in the Philippines, and your visa is about to expire, right? To stay in the country, to stay in the Philippines. With what's going on right now, this is what a lot of people are facing if they are outside their country. So I'm sure there's going to be some sort of grace period to adjust or to apply to renew your visa. But again, that is Philippine immigration matter, not U.S. immigration matter. So I highly suggest that you go to the Philippine immigration website and find the information from there.
Okay, thank you, attorney.
You're
Okay, go ahead, attorney. Do you need a break?
I'm good. I have my emergency. Gotta have your vitamin C's.
Very good.
I've been drinking my emergency.
Okay, we need a bathroom break. Okay. Okay, Dan. Go ahead, Daniel.
Okay. Attorney, may isang atleta na Pinoy nandito sa United States of America. Hindi ko lang magitin ang pangalan niya. Hindi ko lang magitin dahil kilala siya eh. Nakausap ko siya personally. Now, ang taong to, citizen na dito, athlete. Pero nung binata pa siya, may naanakan siya sa Pinas. Now, yung naanakan niya sa Pinas, hindi sila nakatuluyan, nakapag-asawa ng European, puti. Yung anak nila, adopted by the European now sa asawa ng Pinay na dating girlfriend ng atleta. Nagkakita sila first time in almost 20 years sa anak niya, yung athlete na Pinoy dito sa US. Nandito sa US yung anak niya dahil nag-aral pero hindi sila magkapareho ng apelyido. Pangalawa, nandoon na nakabi sa Europe. Anong gagawin niya para makuha niya ang anak niya, mapapunta niya sa US mula sa Europe dahil adopted na yung anak niya Pinoy sa Pinay niyang girlfriend sa naasawa na puti na taga-Europe. Anong gagawin niya, Atty?
So before the child turned 18, he did not report the birth abroad na child of a US citizen ito. Diba?
Hindi.
Hindi niya na. So unfortunately, because again, this is family-based before it's immigration-based. So it seems like if this child was legally adopted by the step-parent, he had given up some parental rights. But he had unknowingly given them up kasi hindi niya alam, di ba? So he would have to fight this in court before going through immigration, because he had unknowingly given up his parental rights when this kid was adopted by the now spouse of the biological mom. So he would have to go to court for that, unfortunately. And that's outside my niche. I just do immigration.
Okay, so nandito rin si Marian, proud of luck. Thank you. Manong Bluetooth TV still here. The Bodin family, Teacher Mild, Madam Kiay, thank you sa pag-moderate. J9, Nika Ginaldo still here, Hungry Explorer. Barkada Show, thank you sa pag-ulay kay na J9. Yun. So, before mo itanong yan, Dan, para hindi ka pa umalis, ako naman magtatanong. So, kung halimbawa, nakasal ang US citizen sa isang Pinay sa Pinas, pagbalik sa US ilang araw lang, namatay ang petitioner, which is yung Caucasian na asawa. Ang tanong, makakapunta pa ba ang Pinay na asawa sa US?
So hindi nagbalik ang Pinay na asawa to the US with the deceased US citizen petitioner.
Yes.
Punta balik dito yung US citizen petitioner without the Filipino wife.
Okay.
Yun ba ang situation?
Yes,
Nandun pa sa Pilipinas ang wife?
Nandun pa sa Pilipinas.
So the wife can file a I-360 widow. It's a different type of petition. It's a self-petition. You just need to show proof na you are a widow of a U.S. citizen. And there are other things there as well. It's a bit more complicated, but if you want to hire our services, email me and we'll make it work.
Okay, so may paraan pa pala kahit namatay na. Gotcha.
Yes.
So another question here from Judy and Georgia, Japan. How about a Filipino citizen with Japanese residence visa holder gusto mag-migrate sa US? Posible bang makapag-migrate?
Anybody can migrate here. It's just a matter of how, diba? Anong process? Wala naman, kasi you're not a Japanese citizen, you're a Japanese residence visa holder, you're still considered a Filipino citizen. Okay. So, pag-migrate mo dito is either employment-based, na merong mag-sponsor sa iyo na employer, or family-based, na merong mag-sponsor sa iyo na US citizen, na family member, immediate family member, or sibling to sibling.
Japan doesn't have any dual citizenship na ano.
They're not a Japanese citizen, they're a Japanese resident, right?
Kung Japanese citizen sila, may dual citizenship ang Japan?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a Japanese immigration expert. But I do know na the Japanese citizens, when they come here, they don't require a visa. It's a visa waiver country. Okay?
Okay. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay. Follow-up question sa kay Bisdak Chef Rex Alba kanina. Yung namatay na puti na nagpetition, nagpakasal 3 years after umalis sa Pilipinas, bago lang nakasal, nakauwi sa US, namatay. Now, ang problema ngayon, yung babae pupunta ng US pero patay na yung asawa niya, mayroong bahay ang puti, may sasakyan, may mga jewelries, pero ang problema, paano niya i-apply ang kanyang sarili na wala siyang bahay, wala siyang matirhan, wala siyang kapatid, wala siyang kapamilya dito sa US, pwede ba, attorney? Saan siya pupunta kung magpunta siya ng US na 3 days pa lang sila nakasal? Wala pa siya na petition sa Manila Embassy.
Well, first of all, kailangan pa siyang mag-file ng petition, di ba, ng I-360. And when she comes here, I mean, you need to show proof. Was she in his will? Was she, there's proof that they got married, right? And so many supporting documents to show proof of that. And when she comes here, really, that's a hard question. It's not immigration related. It's a personal question. It's a state and trust question. So who was the attorney? Kung meron bang abogado na nag-handle ng estate and trust ng spouse niya, the deceased spouse, you have to start from there. So.
Wow. Mahirap yan.
Okay. May follow-up question ka, Dan?
Wala. Ibang question to mamaya.
Oh, Ate Cheryl's World here. Gina Bumaya still here. Inday Erna TV, bumalik. Teacher Mild, Pinoy Angels, Judy and Georgia Japan again. Salamat daw sa sagot, attorney.
Sabi po ni Ma'am Inday, akala ko tapos ka na host. Nandito pa kami, ma'am. Ewan ko kung kailan ako matapos dito, but we're still here.
Okay. Mahal, buti na hindi ko maka-afford sa attorney's legal fee nito. So, ito si may tanong pa, attorney, ha? Okay. So, nakasal sa Pilipinas ang US citizen na puti, sa Pinay na asawa sa Pilipinas. Halimbawa, nakarating na ang Pinay sa US at nagsama na sila. Pero, after 3 na pagsama, after 3 na pagsama sa US, nag-divorce, 3 months siguro, after 3 months na pagsasama sa US, nag-divorce sila, bumalik ang puti sa US na citizen sa Pinas para mag-asawa ulit doon. Anong gagawin niya considering na ang unang Pinay na asawa niya nakasal pa sila sa Pinas?
So this deals with Filipino marriage laws, right? We know sa atin, kung nakasal ka na doon, kailangan i-annul because there's no divorce in the Philippines. Kung hindi siya, kung gusto siya nga magpakasal uli sa Pilipinas, kailangan i-annul yung previous marriage niya. That's the only way kasi magko-comply ka ng Philippine law when it comes to that. Kasi doon ka gusto magpakasal sa atin. So yun lang masabi ko sa dyan. The previous marriage needs to be annulled before he can get married again in the Philippines. Kasi he got married in the Philippines for the first marriage.
Gotcha. Thank you, Judy and Georgia Japan sa pakulay na 370 tagito. Yan, no? Sa Japan, di ba? Psalms 21, keep on praying and keep safe, brothers and sisters. Thank you po. Pakidikitan po na sa super chatters natin, Judy and Georgia Japan. Thank you. At si Bisaya Kamungat, I hope na kung may questions kayo at saka further information na kailangan, punta lang kay Attorney Tungol Cabagnot.
Attorney Kristine.
Kristine.
Yeah. Or dito po ni Bistak Chef or ni Mr. Kamungay, I mean, you can just send them the questions and they can forward it to me. I'll try my best to answer them if we run out of time and we don't get to your question.
So, any more questions? Yung sa baba natin, yung mga viewers, pwede kayo magtanong. Siguro a few more minutes. Rustico Husol is here. Thank you. So, may hagdan din kung gusto mo makiat para makausap si attorney. Pero sa ngayon, may question ka pa dyan, no?
Yes. My attorney. Attorney Kristine, may tanong dito. totoo ba ang sinasabi ng kaibigan ko, ng kaibigan niya, pinauwi sa Pinas, hindi na nakabalik dito dahil tinanggalan ng citizenship? Ano ba mga krimen na matanggalan ang Pinoy na kahit US citizen na binalik sa pagka-Philippine citizen? Anong mga krimen
So,
na
it
comment?
used to be na very severe before this administration. Bihira lang talagang matanggal yung US citizen before. Now, in this administration, everything is different. If they find and they go through and they look through, kasi merong yung file nyo sa immigration, it's very thick until you become a US citizen. If they go through and they see na merong mga anomalya or fraud na hindi ka tapat magsabi, if you lied on some things or whatever reason, now it's a lot easier to revoke your citizenship than it was before. So it could be for any reason na your total stay here sa US na at one point or another, you have committed fraud, you have committed, some sort of criminal activity. It could be any reason now. Before, it used to be very, very rare. Unfortunately now, because we have this current administration, it's not just the Filipinos, it's previous naturalized citizens that they're looking at. Okay?
Okay.
Wow.
All right. May follow-up question ka Dan?
Ibang question na to.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay ka pa, attorney? Okay ka pa? For,
Yeah,
okay.
we can take a couple more, not a
Yeah,
problem.
Okay.
I don't know.
Na-research ko ito, ang US mayroong divorce, mayroon ding annulment. Now, kung ang isang Pinoy magpili siya either divorce or annulment para makapag-asawa sa Pilipinas para makredit doon ang annulment. Ano bang diferensya sa annulment sa US at saka yung divorce? Bakit kilalang divorce sa US kaysa annulment at magkano bang bayad nito kaysa divorce at saka annulment?
Family law, again, it's beyond my information, pero you can do annulment or divorce here. Divorce is obviously quicker and cheaper, pero hindi ito na-recognize sa atin. Whereas kung annulment is recognized in the Philippines. So yun talaga. As far as magkano, you're gonna have to contact a family attorney for that.
Okay. May follow-up ka Dan? Wala?
Ibang question na naman.
Okay.
You came prepared.
Here's a question, attorney. Would it be possible for a tourist, for a person with a tourist visa to get married with citizen and stay sa US?
It would be possible if you came without immigrant intent. So ano ba yun? So if you came and you got married right away and you filed for adjustment of status right away na to become a green card holder, maka-question ka. But if you come and you don't get married until a few months later and you show proof na hindi ka nagpunta dito just to get married, then you can go ahead and adjust your status. But you have to show proof na walang immigrant intent.
Gotcha. And is there another question to? Is there any amnesty sa mga tago as of this time?
Wala, unfortunately. We will let you know if there are. Are you kidding me with this administration? I'm going to refrain from ad-libbing, but no. The answer is no, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay, good. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay. May mga narinig ang mga kaibigan natin at saka mga pamilya natin sa Pilipinas na this administration daw ihinto na ang petition sa anak papuntang sa parents or sa parents sa anak sa Pinas. Totoo ba, attorney, o hindi?
No. As of now, hindi yan totoo. So I know there are a lot of fears, a lot of misinformation, a lot of incomplete information, a lot of plans na gustong gagawin sa administration, but remember, they can't just do it willy-nilly. It needs to be approved. It needs to go through law. As of now, wala yan. Hindi yan nangyayari. You can still file for petition for family-based.
Okay. Very good, very good. Hi sa Tigulang Chismoso. TNT daw siya dire.
I like that name, Tigulang Chismoso.
Sharon Lee Vlog, thank you po, kapatid. Just Renz, thank you. Cheryl's World, Rusty Cosol, thank you. Hungry Explorer, magluto muna siya. Arnel Pequero, of course, thank you. Gucci, LV, Chanel pa. Okay, thank you. Judy and Georgia Napan, thank you again sa pagkulay kanina. Bunso, thank you po. Okay. May nag-text sa akin dito. Every time na binabasa ko yung text messages, nawawala ako sa screen. So, a person na may multiple entry visa will expire this year, pero may misdemeanor na nagawa. Maparenew pa ba yung business visa or may possibility na hindi na ma-renew?
Is it B1, B2 visa, yung mag-expire this year?
Okay, hold on.
What kind of visa is it?
So, kung nakinig po kayo, is it, what type of visa po, madam? So, okay. 10 years, multiple entry.
So, yung kung mag-apply ka ng renewal at saka mag-fill up ka ng information sa DS-160.
Sorry, B1. Sorry, B1.
B1, yeah. So, kung mag-fill up ka ng DS-160 and then it asks all those questions about your criminal backgrounds, etc., kailangan talagang i-disclose yun kasi they will find out one way or another. Now, it depends, right? Kung ano ang misdemeanor, kung it does not rise up to the reason to deny your visa. You can always try. And again, because it's B1, B2, it's at the discretion of the U.S. officer interviewing you.
Gotcha.
So discretionary yun.
Okay, good. All right. May gusto ka bang ibang information pa, attorney, before?
Yes.
Okay.
May isang Pinay attorney na may asawa sa Pinas, nakapunta sa East Coast ngayon, nakatira. Tapos may asawa siya sa Pinas, tapos nag-working visa siya. Nung mag-expire ng working visa niya, naghanap siya ng sa online, nakita niya yung puti na lalaki, nag-asawa sila, namatay. Ang tanong niya, namatay na yung asawa niyang puti. Tapos green card holder siya. Pwede bang balikan niya yung asawa niya at saka anak sa Pinas na dati niyang asawa kasi nag-divorce siya nung muntik na mag-expire yung working visa niya? Anong gagawin niya, attorney?
Well, you know, it's her life. She can do whatever she wants, right? But as far as immigration consequences, kung gusto niya, they need to really show na kasi i-backtrack yun, di ba? First of all, na genuine yung relationship sa namatay niyang asawa. And second, na by chance lang itong nag-rekindle sila. You know, this is a very personal and complicated type of situation. So I don't feel comfortable talking about it on the air, but really it's their discretion and their decision. And merong mga pros and cons. If they go ahead and do it, hindi imposible. Hindi imposible, pero it's not easy either. Yun ang masabi ko. Okay?
May tanong dito, attorney, kay Jassy Raimundo. Okay na naman yung petition namin, yung medical na lang at interview inihintay. So, I think nangyari to before kay Barbie. So, anong mangyayari na, attorney?
Just wait to reschedule. Yun na nga eh. So, hindi naman you have a year, basically, you have a year to schedule the interview, to come to the US, especially ngayong nangyari ni Barbie. This is completely new situation. So the US Embassy has to make adjustments for that. And you will be interviewed. You just need to make sure you keep in touch and in contact with US Department of State, with that, you know, kasi meron ka ng email, nagawa na kayo ng login, di ba, info. So you just keep in touch through that way to make sure na meron na kayong bagong interview date.
Okay. May mahalagang question ito, attorney, oh. Hold on, is the immigration lawyer single?
I have been happily married for 12 years now, but I do have a lot of single lady friends. So if you want, you can contact me later and I will find you love.
Alright, may kulay uli. Ate Jen, Australia to, attorney. Galing kay Jen Australia sa Team Adonis.
Yes, good day. So,
thank you sa patuloy, Ate Jen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hindi na masama yung ano natin yung first LS ko after approval. So, dito rin siya, Go JR, Ate Jen Australia, Jesse Raimundo, Bunso PH, Tigulang Chismoso, Teacher Mild, the Bodin family, thank you po. So, Daniel, siguro, tatapos tayo siguro in the next 10 minutes, siguro we'll wrap this up.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll wrap it up.
Dan, do you have any more questions on your
Yes,
end?
may question dito.
Okay.
Attorney, may mga kaibigan kami na mga US citizen, easy lang sa kanila papunta ng Germany. Easy lang sila sa kanila papunta ng Australia dahil sila daw ay US passport ang gamit nila. Now, ang tanong ng kaibigan kong isa, green card siya, Philippine passport siya. Ano bang power ng US passport papunta ng Germany at Australia? Easy lang ba rin sa green card na papunta ng Germany, Australia? Ano ba mga kailangan ba ng visa ang green card?
Yes.
Or tulad ng US citizen, wala na?
Yes, no. So if you're a US green card holder, remember you are still a Filipino citizen, a Filipino national.
Okay.
Permanent resident
Okay.
lang dito. Now, however, that does not preclude you, doesn't stop you from traveling. So you can travel to wherever you want to. You just need to make sure nga you comply with the visa requirements in that country. So for example, kung punta ka ng Germany, you have to just apply for a visa. And then you have you have the EU, right? So if you apply for a visa at one country, make sure you see ano bang parts sa EU na makapunta ka nga. Maybe you don't need a visa to enter there because you have a visa for one, right? So you just have to make sure kung saan ka gusto magpunta that you contact that country's immigration office to see what kind of visa is needed and what kind of visa you should apply for. It's not going to be difficult, like galing sa atin na mag-apply ng visa dito kasi green card holder na sila they're permanent residents. It's just a little bit more of a hassle to apply for a visa, whereas kung US citizen ka and you have a US citizen passport, there are other countries within agreements na if you are staying for less than, let's say, 3 months, less than 30 days, hindi ka kailangan mag-apply ng visa. So, yeah.
I have one last question later.
Okay.
One last question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, last question. Attorney, may mga kaibigan ako rito ng mga Pinoy nagtrabaho, mga workers. Ang iba, citizen. Ang iba, green card holder. May prinsipyo yung iba, hindi mag-citizen. Ano ba talaga ang totoo? Dahil nagtanong sila sa akin, pag hindi ka US citizen, mag-retire ka, yung pension mo, social security pension mo, makuha ba o ipadala ba sa US papuntang Pilipinas pag nire-retire sa Pilipinas dahil hindi siya US citizen? Or kailangan sa mag-US citizen bago siya uwi para madala niya ang pension niya na pinaghirapan niya dito 10 or more years dito sa US?
Your pension is yours if you worked here lawfully, right? So as a green card holder, you have been working lawfully and nag-contribute ka sa Social Security and all of that. So you are entitled to your pension regardless of you're a green card holder or a US citizen. Now, as far as bringing it to the Philippines, that's got to do with Social Security regulations and tax law and all of that. So that's kind of beyond my expertise, but the simple answer to your question is you are entitled to that kasi that's your hard-earned money. So, yes, of course, pwede mong makuha yan.
Okay. May follow-up question ka, Dan?
Wala na.
Okay. May question po dito. Okay, go ahead. Yung gusto mag-question, go ahead lang ako. Tingnan ko yung... Okay ka pa, attorney?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm okay until this is done. So,
what are you drinking?
What
are you drinking?
My emergency vitamin C. I really should get paid for this, or maybe I shouldn't say it because we're not getting paid for it. But
so, Jen Australia, hi host. We have a friend, actually our best man. When we got married, he is a diplomat of America. Is that a question? My question got the Jen. Just shout out na dito. Thank you, Atty. Kristine Tungol Cabagnot. Sabi niya.
Thank you.
So, thank you, the Bonin family. Okay. Dito, thank you kay Shine Tagacanaw, Arnel Pequero.
Thank you po.
Sarap ng support ng YouTube community, attorney, no?
Yes. This is really, I feel the love. It's enough to want to start my own channel, but I defer it to the experts. Minsan lang akong mag-show up and say hello.
Okay. All right. So, saan ba yun? Saan yung tanong? May tanong nakita. Although sorry pag na-miss ko ha. Pakiulit pag na-miss ko. Ito. Shine Tagacanaw. Attorney, I have a question. If you got married in the US with US citizen, ilang buwan makakuha ka ng green card and how long you need to stay before ka makabalik sa Pinas?
Okay, so right now, it used to be between 8 to 10 months, you can get your green card, right? So that was before Barbie made her world appearance. Right now, it might be a little longer. But kung sabi mo makabalik sa Pinas, is it just to visit Pinas after you get your green card or while waiting for your green card? Ano bang question yan?
Ate Shine. So, bumalik ba ng Pilipinas just for vacation or while waiting for the green card, right?
While waiting for the green card or after getting the green card?
Kasi yung passport niya valid pa, di ba? Yung Philippine passport.
Right, but technically, kung mag-apply ka ng green card, kung ma-adjust ka ng status dito, hindi ka makaalis unless you get your green card. Otherwise, you forfeit the green card application. Now, to get around that, if you are here lawfully, you can apply for a parole document. Yun ang parang re-entry para sa those awaiting their green cards. They just call it parole document. And so if you're here lawfully, kung hindi ka nag-overstay, kung hindi expire yung status mo, it's safe to go home just using the parole document with your valid passport. So you can go home and you can come back anytime. However, kung wala kang parole document, gusto ka uwi sa atin, parang ma-revoke na yung null and void na yung petition mo sa green card na hindi ka nag-wait to get the actual approval. I think that's what she was trying to ask. But after you get the green card, you can go home. Like I said, you can go home anytime you want to, right? After meron ka ng green card. Just that you plan to come back within 6 months or so. If you want to extend your stay sa atin, you have to apply for a re-entry permit before you leave the country. Before you go to your home country, to where you want to go, kailangan mag-apply ka ng re-entry permit. To extend your stay outside of the U.S.
Gotcha. Oh, very good. Bunso, thank you. Bunso PH. Hungry Explorer, thank you. Thank you sa pag-moderate dyan sa baba. Charlie Vlog still here. Roger Vlog, thank you. Just Renz, thank you. Shine Tagacanaw. Timbal Family Vlog, thank you. Negar 12, thank you po te. Just Renz still here. Okay, Ate Jen Estrella, Grateful Guru. Ate Cheryl's World is also here. Arnel Piquero, of course, our super chatter. And yung hindi pa kadikit kay Bisayang Kamunggay, yung nasa screen nyo ngayon, pakidikitan. Ang galing mag-report niyan, lalo na sa sports. Bisayang Kamunggay. Laika Renz is also here. Bisaya po na siya. Host. Bodin Family, Fit in Paradise. Minaw lang daw. And also, Jassy Raimundo is also here, still here.
Okay.
So, wala ka ng question dan or
May Pablo, last before attorney.
okay ka pa, attorney?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Well, can I just say mga kababayan at kaibigan, just big round of applause for Dan, Mr. Kamunggay. He really worked hard tonight. I worked hard answering his questions, but he worked hard curating those questions, and along with, of course, Bisdak Chef. So thank you for making this happen. Thank you for helping our kababayan. We really are here to support everyone, right? And to be able to help out one way or another. And drum roll, your final question of the night.
Okay.
Mr. Dan.
Before you ask your final question, then I would like to promote pala. Bukas at 9:30 a.m. Pinas. That's Sunday sa Pilipinas, 9:30 a.m. Dito sa channel natin, we are gonna have a parang surprise mini concert. So we have about 6 or 7 artists na they will be performing live dito sa channel. May violinist tayo, may pianist from Bohol, may mga singers tayo na kakanta rito sa sa channel natin, and this will benefit yung actually yung my guest tayo, attorney, na she is from the US, based in New York, tapos she got stranded sa Pilipinas. While she was there, she was trying to open up a cafe. So what we did is she is helping out our kababayan sa Manila kasi sobrang kawawa talaga ang mga Pinoy dahil sa hindi makapagtrabaho dahil sa lockdown. Sobrang kawawa kasi ang rasyon nila is only noodles at saka sardinas.
Yeah.
Kakapirasong bigas. So we are gonna have parang fundraiser dito sa channel bukas. And nandun yung beneficiary na nasa Pilipinas ngayon, which is normally based in New York, na dito siya bukas at saka papakita natin yung slides niya, at saka we have lots of performers. Ang gagaling ng performers natin bukas.
I'll make sure to stay tuned and to support any way we can. Also, a shout out to Shine. You're very welcome. Salamat daw. Very clear explanation. I appreciate you staying with us from the beginning, Shine. And very nice to meet you here. Yes.
Thank you. Go ahead, Dan. Last question.
Before ako mag-exit, before ako mag-question, pasalamatan ko si Rex Bingoy Alba, alias YouTuber Visitation, at saka sa iyo, attorney. Malaking tulong to sa amin, sa lahat mga kaibigan natin, mga Filipino. Hindi lang Bisaya, hindi lang Tagalog, kundi lahat ng mga regional dialects dahil naintindihan nila lahat. Now,
great.
Attorney, mayroong mga US citizen at saka mga nagbakasyon sa Pilipinas. Mayroon bang programa ang US immigration para espesyal sila i-travel from Philippines to US dahil lockdown eh? Number two, mayroon ka bang free consultation pag may kliyente ka ng mga Pinoy papunta sa inyo, wala pang pera, magkonsulta muna bago mag-sign up ng bayaran? Number three,
I'm gonna forget them, so you gotta remind me. Go ahead. Number three.
Okay. Number three, meron ka bang espesyal na mensahe sa mga nagtago ng mga kaibigan natin na Pinoy nandito sa US? That's all.
So number one, meron tayong, go back to the US embassy website. There is there's a specific page there for ACS, American Citizen Services, right? If you are in the Philippines and you need help, you just contact ACS. Again, as far as lockdown ito, nobody can leave, especially kung foreigner ka, you have to comply with Filipino law. But you let them know, nandyan ka sa Pilipinas, and contact ACS, American Citizen Services, sa US Embassy website. That's the first step.
Okay.
Number two, ano ba yung number two po, sir?
Number two is, meron ka bang free consultation?
Yes. Yeah, I do give free consultation the first time. Of course, you know, when you contact me, whether by phone or by email. Email, usually, if you email me your situation, specifically, now kasi ito, private na ito na consultation, you can be as specific and as detailed as possible. And the first time that I get a hold of you, that I answer you, of course, para sa mga kababayan natin, at saka yung mga, you know, not, yung mahirapan, hindi maka-afford ng consultation fee, I waive the consultation fee. Yes. And number three, itong pinakamahalaga kasi yung mga tago ng mga kababayan natin, whether nandito or nandoon sa ibang bansa, first of all, please stay healthy. Please stay safe. Yun talaga ang importante. Kasi importante ang buhay natin, di ba? Ang buhay natin. Second, please stay out of trouble. As long as kung there's a way here sa US nga mag-pay ka ng taxes, meron kang TIN, mag-pay ka ng taxes, pwede yun. Never lose hope na meron at the end of the tunnel, there's a light to adjust your status. There's a path to citizenship. Maybe sooner than later, mangyayari yon. Pero you really have, lakasan mo ang loob mo. And you can only do that if you're in a good place physically, mentally, and emotionally. So please take good care of yourself. And we are here to help you. There are organizations, Filipino civic organizations to help you. So don't be afraid to reach out and ask questions and ask help.
One more pahabol, attorney. By
Ano ang pahabol? Sige, sige,
last,
sige.
last.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, nasa tayo ito.
Isang,
Oh.
attorney,
Yes.
isang boxer, Bisaya, isang boxer, kaibigan ko.
Sino right?
Lumaban.
Mr. Manny?
Hindi si Manny.
Can you introduce me to Mr. Manny and then
Yeah.
where?
Pwede rin. May isang boxer, attorney,
Ah.
na Pinoy, Bisaya, lumaban sa US, 2 beses talo.
Mm.
Now, hindi dyan ang tanong sa laban niya. Nag-online siya, nakamit siya sa online ng isang puti na babae dito sa US. Para gusto niya makapag-stay dito, nag-meet sila, nag-asawa sila, pabilisan. Ang problema ngayon, naubos na ang sahod, ang paycheck niya sa boxing. Ang babae, isang linggo, isang araw lang duty niya. Paano na ngayon mag-adjust of status siya na expire na yung US visa ng lalaki, wala naman siyang pera na pag-adjust of status, nagtrabaho siya na cash basis lamang, ngayon nag-lockdown, hindi siya kauwi. Paano rin uwi siya na nakasal na siya sa puti, naghiwalay sila ngayon, nakunan pa yung asawa niya.
Naghiwalay. So anong status nila? Kasal pa ba sila? Valid pa ba yung marriage now? Naghiwalay.
Kasal sila, pero gusto uwi ng lalaki. Pero hindi siya makauwi dahil lockdown. So, nagproblema siya ngayon, anong gagawin ko? Expire ng US visa ko, hindi rin makapag-adjust ng status dahil ubos ang pira ko sa panglaban ko sa boxing. Ang asawa kong puting babae, isang araw lang, isang linggo trabaho. Expire ng US visa niya. Gusto niya umuwi. Pero paano daw siya makauwi na hindi pa man siya na-divorce dito, nakasal sila, uwi na lang siya, doon na lang siya manirahan sa kanya sarili, hindi na siya babalik dito dahil wala daw yung naasawa niya, hindi daw wala daw eh.
Wawa naman. First of all, no one is stopping you from exiting the country. Regardless kung anong status mo, you can always leave the US to go home to the Philippines. Ang sabit lang yon is yung 3 and 10-year bar. Kung gusto ka babalik sa US, ma-trigger yung 3 and 10-year bar. Depende kung how long you've overstayed in the US and when you go back home sa atin. Pero no one is stopping you from leaving the US to go back to your home country when the quarantine is lifted, of course. Kung maka-travel ka na. He can travel anytime maski expire na yung visa niya. Kawawa ka naman, sir. Hopefully you will do better in life and hopefully you will have better luck. So yon, you can go home as long as malifted na itong quarantine, even though na-expire na yung US visa mo. Okay?
Okay. Thank you. Wala na talaga. Thank you so much.
Attorney, actually si Biden yan, he is a very good reporter sa sports.
Yes.
Bisaya ang specialty niya pero he's trying to add yung Tagalog na ano niya.
Specialty. I had the same problem kasi sabi ko ni Rex, ano ba ito? Mag-Tagalog ako. Nako, kasi mas kabisado ako ng Bisaya. Hindi ako makapag-Tagalog. Itagalogin ko yung Bisaya ko. Sabi ko, kailangan mo ikaw na mag-translate. Kasi hindi ako kabisado mag-Tagalog. But thank you for making this painless for me to answer in Taglish at saka Bisaya.
Sabi ni Surfer Kajumban, ano daw? My God, attorney pala, abogado pala si ate. Pangarap ko rin yan.
Yes, we need more attorneys here and around the world. Barons Alba, salamat ha. So galing ko naman daw. I'm sure you're so galing too.
Sorry Surfer Kajumban. I had to hide yung first comment mo kasi bawal yung term na mga ganon. So, kung gusto mong makipagdikitan, sabihin mo lang dikit, wag yung con. So, dikit lang. So, Borin family, dito pa rin Budget Drive PH. Thank you. Go ahead, host.
Gulang Chismoso, I knew I liked you. I like your name already. Nakapunta ka sa farm sa amin po, sir, sa Albuquerque? Sabi niya, naka-adtubay ako ila farm with my boss.
Yes.
Yeah?
Posible. Kasi ano to, attorney, isang ano to, nasa military sa government before. So,
okay.
yung pwede ko ba sabihin, attorney, yung dad mo?
Yes.
So, ang dad ni attorney Boss by Daniel, mayor ng Albor.
It was a long time ago. Dad ko po si Renato Tungol. Si Renato Tungol, yung dad ko.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And he's the big boss. He's my big boss at Tungol Law Office.
Yes.
Again, thank you
Proud.
to Love
Proud.
for your shout out and to Shine and to those all of you tuned in and for all your love and nice comments. Thank you so much for making me feel so welcome.
Thank you, Nita Dinaldo, for being the best moderator, Hungry Explorer din.
Thank you.
Madam Kiay, si Fiercely Hot Vlogger, naka-BG, Harvey the Mighty, Roger Vlog, thank you, Jassy Raimundo, thank you, sis, kahit masikit ulo. Cheryl's World, Just Rent, Arnel Pequero, thank you, bro, sa paging moderator din. Hungry Explorer, thank you.
Thank you, Hungry Explorer. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. So, daming mabait na mga tao dito sa YT World. Ibang mundo ginagalawan. Bunso PH, thank you din. So,
By Rick, may last word lang ako.
last word.
Okay. Attorney, kung proud kami kay Manny Pacquiao dahil sa boxing, proud kami sa iyo dahil hindi alam ni Manny ang pagpanlaban ng mga kaso ng immigration sa mga Pinoy sa US. Wala siya diyan. Kaya proud kami. Tapos sa panahon ng kahirapan, meron kaming tanong, mahirap pag hindi namin kabisado yung ugali nila, culture iba eh. So sa atin, kilala natin ang mga culture natin, pwede tayo makasabi ng, lalo na sa iyo na Bisaya, kung mabisaya rin, presidente na natin ngayon, Bisaya. So si Manny Pacquiao, Bisaya. So madali lang. Hindi na kailangan mag-transit pa kami sa Tagalog pag nakausap kita. Nakausap kayo ni Rick. So, proud kami sa iyo. Tapos,
thank you.
Salamat talaga sa profession mo. Bihira lang makakita kami ng Pinoy na immigration lawyer sa United States of America. Thank you talaga. Thank you.
Thank you po. Meron ka doon.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you
We're
so much
here.
for hosting. And then, proud din ako sa iyo dahil na-connect mo si Atty. Kristine Tungol Cabagnot. Thank you so much.
Thank you for this. I mean, you both did wonderful tonight. Ang serbisyo nyo sa mga kababayan natin nandito at saka nandun sa atin. Saludo po ako sa inyo. And thank you for everyone tuning in.
May taga-parin tayo.
2 hours and 16 minutes. We made it! Yeah.
Thank you. Hindi mo sabi
from Bahrain, Jessa Tukiro. You're beautiful too. Thank you, sister. You're beautiful too.
Galing Bahrain pa. So,
yes.
Attorney, worldwide eh. So,
yes. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you talaga. So, maraming salamat talaga, Attorney Kristine Tungol Cabagnot. I know you're very busy, and normally on a week like this, kasi nasa Lent season pa tayo, normally nag-ano ka nga eh, parang nag-ano ka ng Facebook. Dati, naalala ko, talagang you try to stay away from social media.
Normally, in fact, to begin with, at the beginning of the Lent season, sa Ash Wednesday, nag-disconnect ako ng Facebook. But then it became apparent when Barbie became worldwide na I had to come back. Kasi emergency news and emergency this and that, I had to come back. And that's the only reason bakit nagbalik ako before Easter sa Facebook. And I'm glad I did. So you contacted me and this is the perfect time to come into your show. And thank you for having me. So.
Thank you so much, Attorney. And a lot of people na talagang nag-appreciate sa ano mo, yung personality, no, very approachable. I mean, very low profile da, no? Huh?
Yeah.
Very low profile. Lalo yung husband niya, si OJ, the best talaga mag-couple yan. Tapos, Attorney, God bless kay OJ. We're praying for him.
Thank you for his service too.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you for service niya. And any more parting words from you, Attorney? And
just everybody keep safe, keep your faith. Just remember to be holistically healthy, and just don't give up. Take it one day at a time. We got this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Attorney Kristine Tungol, thank you. And by Daniel, thank you so much for co-hosting. My camera didn't work. I'm glad now I was able to use my mobile to be used as a camera. But thank you so much for this opportunity, and I hope na hindi mo kami mapagbigyan pa kami next time. But I think you'll be a really great host for
Baga sa radyo, pwede siya sa radyo.
I'm so busy to begin with. I would love to, I was a journalist, right? I was a TV anchor and broadcaster before I went to law school. So I worked at the local ABC and NBC local stations before I went to law school. So I'm very much at home here, but I can't do this full time. I would love to guest your shows anytime. Let me know. So
okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Kristine Tungol, Cabagnot, and by Daniel Gooden.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bernadette, say goodbye now.
My beautiful friend Bernadette, thank you for being on the front lines. I pray for you guys all the time.
Yes.
We have a 3 p.m. prayer every day sa mga BCBP brothers and sisters ko, and we always mention your name. So thank you so much.
We'll wait for you soon.
Thank you. See you soon, and happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter. Your email, by the way.
Guadalupe too.
Yes, Guads, of course. I did. I mentioned Guads, Guapa Guads, and Bunky earlier. So yes, you are all in our prayers. My email again is Kristine, Kristine at TUNGOLLAW.com. Kristine at tungolo.com.
Wow.
And again, tomorrow my show tayo, 9:30 a.m. Pinas time.
Yes, and what time is the special charity event?
It's gonna be at 9:30 p.m. our time.
Eastern, 9:30 Eastern again?
Yes, Eastern, yes.
Right.
The same time.
Mr. Dan Kamungay, nice to meet you.
Thank you, attorney. Sa mga hindi pa natin nadikit din, please connect me, my YouTube channel, Bisaya Kamungay. Sa totoong pangalan, Daniel Kindao Guden. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Rex Alba, aka Idol Bistak Chef.
Thank you so much, Attorney Tungol Cabagnot and Boss Daniel. And to everyone, thank you so much for joining us. And good night and happy Easter. Thank you.
Yeah, Miss Greta, I mentioned my email already. I think she was the one who wanted to mention the email.
Yes. And, just email or text me. Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Thank you. Happy Easter, everyone. Be safe.
Happy viewing, BCA. Happy viewing, BCA. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.